You don't get a gentle entry into this world. No warm nest, no loving mother carrying you to safety. You explode out of the womb already fighting. Literally. The first thing you do when you open your eyes is try to kill your sibling. Not because you're angry, not because something scared you, but because that's just Tuesday when you're a hyena. Welcome to the worst, best life in the African savannah. You're born in a dark, underground den somewhere in sub-Saharan Africa. No light, no space, just dirt, darkness, and the suffocating smell of the earth around you. And you're not alone. Your sibling is right there next to you, and they are already a problem. See, hyenas are born with something no other carnivore is born with: fully erupted teeth, sharp ones. And the first instinct your tiny brain fires: use them. Within hours of birth, you and your sibling are locked in combat, biting, pinning, suffocating each other against the den walls. This isn't play fighting. This is a genuine attempt at murder. And your mother? She's watching, not intervening, just watching. Because in hyena society, she doesn't get to pick favorites. You have to prove yourself worthy of existing, right now, on day one. If you're the stronger cub, your sibling spends the first weeks of life pinned against the den walls, denying access to food, slowly starving. That's not cruel. That's just how this works. Resources are limited, and weakness is not tolerated. But here's where it gets worse for you specifically. If you're the weaker one, and statistically one of you is, the next few weeks are going to be absolutely miserable. You'll spend them hungry, bitten, exhausted, and fighting just to reach your mother long enough for a single meal. Oh, and about your mother, she's not exactly producing regular milk over here. Hyena milk is the most protein-rich milk of any land carnivore, basically a superfood smoothie. But access to it? That's earned, not given. Assuming you survive the den, which honestly is not guaranteed, you eventually emerge into the light for the first time. And the savannah does not care that you just survived your first war. You're a few months old now, small, dark-furred, and perpetually confused. The clan notices you for the first time, and the first lesson hits immediately. Rank is everything. Hyena clans are not democracies. They're brutal, strict hierarchies led by females. Yes, females. Your mother's rank determines your rank. If she's high up the ladder, life gets slightly more tolerable. If she's near the bottom, congratulations, so are you. And everyone will remind you of that, constantly. Higher-ranking hyenas steal your food. They displace you from resting spots. They make you wait while everyone else eats. You learn very quickly what your place is, and you do not step out of it unless you want a bite scar to remember the lesson by. Speaking of food, let's talk about what you eat. You're a carnivore, a powerful one eventually. But right now, you're watching the adults hunt and scavenge, and you're surviving on scraps and milk and whatever you can sneak past the hierarchy. And hunting? That's not as glamorous as it sounds when you're a hyena. Forget what you think you know. Hyenas are actually highly skilled pack hunters, responsible for making up to 95% of their own kills in some regions. Lions are the ones actually stealing from hyenas most of the time, not the other way around. But try telling that to a full-grown lion who just decided your clan's fresh kill looks delicious. You watch helplessly as a male lion strolls into your clan's feeding session and takes whatever he wants. A dozen hyenas whooping and circling and doing absolutely nothing about it because the math just doesn't work right now. 1 lion, 12 frustrated hyenas. Sometimes the math works, sometimes it very much does not. You file that information away for later. Here's something nobody tells you about being a hyena. The world hates you for reasons you didn't choose. You are one of the most misunderstood animals on the planet. Humans have despised hyenas for centuries, called you a coward, a scavenger, a demon, a symbol of evil in dozens of cultures. Ancient Egyptians, medieval Europeans, certain African folklore traditions. Everyone agrees hyenas are the villain. And you didn't do anything wrong. You're just built differently. Take your laugh, for example, that iconic cackle that sends chills down human spines. You're not laughing because something is funny. You're communicating, expressing excitement, nervousness, submission. It's basically your entire emotional vocabulary compressed into one deeply unsettling sound. And humans hear it and immediately decide you're evil. Then there's your anatomy. If you're female, and 60% of the clan is, you have something that makes you genuinely unique among mammals. Due to unusually high androgen levels during development, female hyenas are physically larger, more aggressive, and dominant over males. And their anatomy is so unique that for centuries naturalists thought hyenas could change sex. They cannot, but the confusion is understandable, and also entirely your problem to deal with. Oh, and giving birth. Let's talk about giving birth as a female hyena. You give birth through a canal so narrow that first-time mothers have a 60% mortality rate during delivery. The cubs themselves suffocate during birth at an alarming rate. It is one of the most dangerous birthing processes of any mammal on Earth. You survive it through sheer biological stubbornness and nothing else. You didn't design this system. You just live in it. Years pass. You've survived the den wars, the hierarchy beatdowns, the food theft, the identity crisis. You're an adult now, and honestly, life gets better. Your body is extraordinary. 220 pounds of dense muscle wrapped in that signature sloped silhouette. Your jaws generate 1,100 psi of bite force, strong enough to crush giraffe femurs and extract the bone marrow inside. You eat parts of prey that lions and leopards leave behind and can't process: hooves, bones, horns. Your stomach acid is so powerful it dissolves things that would destroy any other digestive system. You are nature's recycling machine, and you are very good at your job. Your clan has grown comfortable with you now. You know every member, every rank, every personality. You communicate in a sophisticated system of whoops, grunts, giggles, and postures that researchers are still barely beginning to understand. Your social intelligence rivals primates. You recognize individuals. You remember grudges. You form alliances. And when the clan hunts together, you are terrifying. A pack of spotted hyenas chasing wildebeest across open ground is one of nature's most efficient killing machines. You can run at 37 miles per hour for miles without stopping. You wear down prey through pure, relentless endurance. You don't ambush. You don't hide. You just chase. Forever. Until the prey's legs give out. Then the feast begins, and it is not pretty. You consume an entire zebra, bones included, within 30 minutes. You can eat 30% of your body weight in a single sitting. You waste nothing, absolutely nothing, even the stomach contents of your prey. Don't think about that too hard. Life is good, chaotic and brutal, but good. But adulthood brings new problems: clan politics. Clans can have up to 80 members, and managing that many hyenas is basically like running a small, dysfunctional country. Alliances shift, cubs grow up and challenge rankings. New males arrive from other clans because male hyenas leave their birth clan at adulthood and must enter a new clan at the very bottom of the hierarchy, spending years slowly earning rank through patience and submission, not aggression, patience. That is its own special kind of suffering. As a high-ranking female, you spend considerable energy just maintaining your position. Younger females challenge you. Coalition politics require constant management. And the dominant female, the matriarch, runs everything with an iron jaw. Cross her, and the entire clan turns on you. Not metaphorically, literally. You've seen it happen. It's not something you want to experience personally. But if you play it right, if you navigate the politics carefully, build the right alliances, raise strong cubs who inherit your rank, you become untouchable. And in a clan of 80 hyenas, untouchable is the closest thing to royalty this continent offers. Decades pass. Your muzzle grays, your legendary jaws, the ones that crushed bones effortlessly for years, start to wear down. Your teeth, once weapons, become blunt and unreliable. The runs get shorter. The chases end earlier. You watch younger clan members take down prey you once hunted alone, and you hang back now, waiting for your share, relying on rank and respect rather than speed and strength. The savannah hasn't changed. It never does. It just becomes harder to keep up with. One morning you wake up and the clan has moved on without waiting. Not maliciously, just efficiently. The clan moves at the pace of the clan, and you are no longer setting that pace. You follow as long as you can. Hyenas in the wild live 12 years on average. Some make it to 20. Every single one of those years is earned, clawed for, bitten for, survived for. You were born in darkness, fighting before you even understood what fighting meant. You were mocked by lions, misunderstood by humans, and handed a biology that made everything harder than it needed to be. And yet, you built a life. You raised cubs who are out there right now, somewhere on this savanna, causing problems and crushing bones and cackling at absolutely nothing. Not bad for an animal everyone wrote off as the villain. The savanna takes you back, quietly. No ceremony. The clan doesn't mourn. But somewhere in the distance, that inescapable laugh echoes across the grass, and it sounds exactly like winning.